Welcome, lovely guests, to our show, Starring with the Stars. It's an awful name. Today starring Psalm, Procyon A, because we couldn't get his better brother, Procyon B.
Dude.
Satyr, and our most famous guest, which I'm sure you've heard of, Beetle Grease.
Beetlejuice. Come on, it's a famous movie.
Beetle Grease.
Michael Keaton.
The Tim Burton movie,
Come on, man.
Beetlejuice. Batman's in it.
Our show today is sponsored by Pepsi, with its new motto, "We are not pronounced Beppis."
Wait, why don't we get back Pepsis?
Only I get Pepsi. You may earn your Pepsi when you do the show.
Okay, well, what's your name then?
Kraz.
That's a stupid name.
I know.
I feel sorry for your parents.
It's the reason I became a talk show host, so that I wouldn't have to announce my name. Please move on. Please. Actual interviewing part, instead of just messing around learning people's names. So, the first two people that we're going to be interviewing are Psalm and Procyon A. Not those two. Not
Screw
those two.
you guys, get
Not
lost!
You two.
Get out of here!
Not you.
I didn't even want to be here. God.
You can come back later, though. Come back later. We'll need you.
I'll miss you. Okay, so on to the questioning part. First question: what are your solar masses?
Well, my solar mass, Kraz, is 9, so I'm not too chunky, but I'm also not too skinny like that loser Beetlejuice over there. Don't give me that look!
Don't give him that look. Continue answering, please.
Yeah, so my solar mass is 9, yeah.
Okay.
So, pretty solid. What about you?
My solar mass is 1.5. I like to take care of my figure,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I agree.
Bit
better
thinner.
routine.
And what about your radius?
My radius, solar radius.
What was that? Could you say that louder for the audience?
My solar radius is 1.3. What do you want from me?
Ha! Tiny. Anyways, folks.
Right.
And yours?
My solar radius is 2.
These were close.
I hate both of them. And I'm sure that they hate themselves as well. Next, on to our next two questions. First off, what are your temperatures?
My temperature is a smoking hot 8,000 degrees Kelvin.
My temperature is 6,500 Kelvin.
Where did you get the hoodie?
What? Oh,
Don't question it.
it's not. It kind of happens. What's up?
Anyways,
don't mind the shorts.
what is your luminosity?
My luminosity not too bright, but you know it's better than 1. It's 32 solar luminosity, so I'm pretty decently bright.
Okay.
My solar luminosity is like just 10, so like gives me kind of like a
Nice.
a whitish hue.
Around 10.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Who are you? Didn't we fire
is
you like
this
2
okay?
years?
Is this the lady who like refuses? Is she the one who's
Security?
not leaving?
Security?
Oh my god, she's back?
Security? She was gone like 2 years ago. What?
No, just leave her. We haven't been able to get rid of her.
Okay. Take the drinks away from me.
Whatever.
Give me the drink.
Next. Don't
Cut it.
don't go near her. She probably has diseases. And she's gone.
Thank God.
Truly a wondrous universe. I don't. Next two questions. Okay, first off, we need to learn about stars.
Okay.
Even though this is a TV show entirely about stars, I guess no one knows about
Okay,
it.
some of our viewers are really stupid, dude. I mean, look at who's on the show.
This
Look
is-
at who's running the show.
Look at who's filming the show.
Anyways, layers, right?
Yeah, so stars are like ogres. I mean, stars.
Onions.
Onions.
Sorry, stars are like onions.
Easy mix-up.
I know. Right? Okay, anyway, so stars have layers, like onions have layers, right? So the first layer of the star, I guess, is the core. Core is where nuclear fusion happens. Different types of nuclear fusion can happen. We have the proton-proton chain. We have triple alpha process, and we also have.
I'm doing science.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's for anyone who's deaf.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And
Silent.
then we also have the carbon, nitrogen, oxygen cycle. So those are the 3 types of fusion that happens in cores. Once we get outside of the core, we have the radiative zone, which is where photons from gamma rays for the proton-proton chain, and then other particles bounce around as that is a photon. The opposite word of opaque.
Transparent.
A photon
Transparent.
transparent zone. They can flow through there pretty freely. Were you gonna say something?
I said transparent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Mm.
So once they get outside of that, they get into the convection zone, and that's where hot gases rise and cold gases sink, and that causes convection currents inside that zone that move particles in and out of there. That's considered to be an opaque zone, so it's very hard for particles to get in and out since they can't move around very freely. Would you like to explain the last three zones, or layers?
The last 3 layers. I thought you already explained them. That's the photosphere, chromosphere, and corona, right?
Okay, well, I think
Yeah.
you should explain what they do, right? Like what each
Yeah.
one pretty much is.
What do they do? I'm incredibly uneducated.
Okay, well, through the photosphere, which is how we basically see stars from, it's basically what we can see from stars down in Earth, like what the people
What
living-
make our eyes see the bright shine?
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's a good description.
Yeah, the corona is basically just what's after, like on the outside, it's like what's radiating off of these our stars.
Like body odor off of fat.
There you go.
Yes, like
Yeah.
this one here.
Chromosphere, which
Chromosphere is in between the photosphere
Yeah.
and the corona. Just another layer that particles have to pass through before they can get released.
we should
What
probably explain.
stages of our life are we in?
That's a
Because I'm feeling like dying, folks.
that's a very strange cut, but I mean, we're both main sequence stars, right?
We're still relatively young. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, so we're both main sequence stars. We're both like middle-aged, younger than other stars. When we die, however, we're both gonna become white dwarfs.
We gotta become super fat.
We can be really fat.
Wow.
We go to giants
I-
or super
but-
giants, depending on how big.
I was gonna say, I know that you become fat when you become giants, but when you become white dwarfs, don't you kind of, scrunch up like
We
like
do.
if an old lady condensed and just kind of became a solid sphere of flesh?
Yes, that is because we explode, and we're gonna explode and with no ceremonial.
We
That
don't really
is
explode
terrifying.
too much. We just kind of shrink down into like a hot rock.
No, because like our outer layers.
We blow off our outer layers of
Yeah.
gas, and then
Our
our
outer layers
core
are-
and like inner
Okay.
layers remain in a hot rock that glows white as the name
Okay,
white
so you're
dwarf
going on your
suggests.
birthday suit.
Pretty much. And eventually we fade out, so we lose all of our heat and energy and become black dwarves. We're just
Is that
floating.
politically correct?
Anyway,
I don't want to answer that 'cause I don't know what it is. We're stars. I don't think
I
we
think
have.
we need to check with our producer.
I don't think we have political correctness. We're stars.
That's true. We can't talk or communicate, which makes me really question how this
Yeah,
talk
I don't
show
know how
could
this
possibly
happened.
exist.
Anyways, yeah. Once
Don't
we
question it.
once we become black dwarves, we pretty much kind of float around in space for a little while
But-
until we get destroyed by something.
yeah, but I think we're talking too much about our future. We should be talking about our present, or at least what the lowly people on Earth can see at the moment, and that is the types of fusion we are going through. So
Yeah.
I want-
Let's talk about those types of fusion.
Okay.
And so now we will be talking about how most things are produced in the universe. This, of course, I'm talking about atoms and reactions such as the proton-proton chain, the CNO chain, and the triple alpha process.
I can go ahead and explain the proton-proton chain if you want. So, proton-proton chain, pretty simple. In the cores of lower mass stars, there's two hydrogen atoms that they bounce around. Eventually, they'll fuse together, and that creates a regular hydrogen. That creates a part of a helium neutron or a nucleus. So it has one proton and one neutron together. Then that goes and finds another hydrogen atom. When those two fuse together, that sends off gamma ray particles, which is the main energy source produced from those kinds of stars. Once that happens, those, which is a light helium atom, so it has three particles in total. That finds another light helium atom, and those two fuse together to create a regular helium atom. And so, when those two fuse, it creates a helium atom. And there's a cat.
How did it get in
How
here?
did a cat get on?
Leave my cat alone. Keep talking. Keep talking.
And then once those two fuse together, they release two more hydrogen atoms to go ahead and continue the process of fusion in the core.
I wasn't listening to a word you
Did
were
I do
saying.
okay?
I have no idea.
Did I do okay?
You'll
It's gone.
find out when I rewatch the video.
Anywho, triple alpha process. I can explain that. It's pretty. It's pretty. I'm gonna make it pretty simple for you. Not like
You'll only talk when talking to.
you're talking to me. Okay, triple alpha. It's pretty simple. I can summarize it better than he summarized the proton-proton chain. It's
You
basically
didn't have a cat coming in and distracting you.
Don't make excuses.
okay. So pretty much the triple alpha process, how it works is 4 helium-4 molecules. They just crash together and then produce carbon. It's pretty much what the triple alpha process does is it just produces like the majority of carbon in space.
They crashed together just like my parents.
Or cars.
No, they were in the cars. My parents flew through the windows and
Oh.
broke their spines, colliding their heads.
Oh no!
Or this show's ratings?
What?
Nothing.
What is this show
For
rated?
the show's right? Yeah, it was on the show.
Your parents played chicken on.
It wasn't
Done.
chicken.
Done.
They were planned to die. It was okay. They consented.
No! You can't just consent to kill each other.
I'm out of here.
What?
I'm out of here. What are you? Sorry. I'm sorry. Here.
I don't want your
Take your mic.
stupid hat.
Get that camera off.
Yeah, turn it
Now, our next two questions, which will be about luminosity and temperature. So, what is your luminosity, Beetlejuice? I've heard that it is just too high.
Well,
Too high.
jeez. I mean, I'm 150,000 solars.
I feel like we should be blind. We're stars who have no eyes. What is your luminosity?
Saturn.
Solder.
I'm done.
Saturn.
You know what? Whatever. I'm a nice 33,000. It's a lot better than that.
Yeah,
Really,
too bright for my taste.
yeah. Bring it down
Yeah.
or to. Yeah.
Okay. And what about your temperatures? Because I've heard that you're pretty hot.
Yeah. 5.8 thousand.
Not you.
Oh. Okay.
Give or take, I mean, about 4,000, you know.
Wait, what? 4,000?
That's it.
That's it?
Jeez, feel judged. It's a judgment-free zone.
You know, no. Be quiet. I want to hear about him now.
Yeah. That's right. 5.8 thousand Kelvin.
Nice. Not as much as our main sequence stars, but you are much larger.
Yeah.
I'm
It's the size that matters.
my size matters.
Not anymore.
Yeah, right. Not even that hot.
Not anymore.
Brighter than you.
Bye, Pepsi. And now, moving on to our last question for these contestants, because they aren't contestants and this isn't a game show. This is a talk show that I know what I'm doing with.
I want prizes.
I'm better than them.
Soon. First, you must answer, what will happen when you die?
Oh,
Beetlejuice, you go first. I wish to know of your death.
I am a super giant, so I will explode in a supernova and collapse into a singularity.
What do singularities do? Will you no longer be married, or?
Yeah, it's a alternative black hole. It's a single point space of almost infinite density, probably. We don't know.
What do black holes do exactly?
Consume.
Just like you. No wonder you got so large. Anyways, on to
Saturn.
On to Saturn.
Anyways, I'm a super giant too, but I'm not as fat as him, so when I supernova, I don't turn into a black hole. I turn into a nebula star. Extremely dense star, kind of like
You're
a
right,
white
you are
dwarf.
dense.
Kill you. Kind of like a white dwarf, but not really, because I'm so dense and I suck up and I have a lot of gravity, but not as much as a black hole because I'm not that fat. I become a single chunk.
What is your people's obsession with the word fat? I mentioned it once.
He's
Christ's
the
sake.
fat one.
Oh my god. Both of you are awful. Get out of the show.
Fine, I'll be here anyways.
Hey,
I'm taking this Coke.
hey. Buy Diet Barks. Buy it. I'm the only one left. Sponsored by Pepsi.
No!
And now on to the song portion of this, because I saw SNL once, and they did that, and I guess it's a good thing for talk shows to do. So, here's my little tale that I put together just now. And my guests, they return by their own free will. Don't mess with me or you'll disappear. Don't mess with me or you'll disappear. Don't mess with me or you'll disappear. Comply with my demands. And now for a live demonstration featuring Psalms. Well, folks, it looks like Psalms time is up here.
Well, no.
Finish all those questions.
No,
and
what?
it's time for
What, where are we? How did we get here?
Goodbye. And now you've learned from Psalm, obey. 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 No! We have water! It's time for a one-on-one interview with me, Kraz. So, Kraz, what is your solar mass? Well, I'm about 3.3 solar masses. I like to keep a lean figure, you know. So, Kraz, could you tell me a little bit about your temperature, solar luminosity, and your solar radius? Well, I'm about 15 solar radii bigger than those Psalm and Procyon losers. As for solar luminosity, I'm a pretty bright guy, about 165 solar luminosities. I'm not just some pretty face, you know. And for temperature, You know, I like to stay humble, middle of the pack, about 5,000 degrees. Gotta leave some for the other guys, right?
So, Kraz, what kind of star are you? Where are you in your life cycle? What will happen when you meet your tragic demise?
What kind of star am I? I'm a giant, baby. Pretty early in life, too. You know. I think I'm doing pretty well for myself. I've been making carbon for the past few million years or so. Diamonds come out of me, baby. Why do you think I'm so fly? Yeah. Boy, as for what's gonna happen when I die, first off, I plan on living forever. Just want to put that out there. But if I were to die, let's say, I'd probably become a neutron star, kind of like Saturn would. That's all for tonight, folks. After this commercial break, we're hitting you with a large dose of some person cross-dressing while 3 other people don't know what to say about physics, aren't good at writing, and are attempting to film a video. Have a good night, folks.
You want to get jacked but don't know how? Try CrossFit! CrossFit! Don't stop until you somehow injure every part of your body. CrossFit! Oh, God!
Oh, keep working. Don't stop.
CrossFit!
Yeah, pick up the concrete block that you aren't supposed to pick up.
CrossFit!
Yeah, throw the ball.
Slam it down!
Yeah,
Double
get pumped.
weights, punch the weight,
Get pumped.
spin around
Get
with the weights.
jacked.
Break your arms.
CrossFit.
CrossFit!
Yeah.
CrossFit!
CrossFit. CrossFit.
CrossFit! Lift everything!
Everything in your path.
No! No, you messed up! No, harder!
Give me my
Do it
reps!
harder!
My
Do
reps!
it harder!
No!
You're done! You're never gonna go pro! CrossFit!
CrossFit.
Lift your spirits! CrossFit!
CrossFit.
Attempt to bench press your friends but fail because it's oddly balanced.
He's crushing. Why are you so bad at being away?
CrossFit!
CrossFit.